that the tax rates for millionaires and people making $25,000 should be the same would be a real boondoggle to the very, very wealthy. I believe in progressive taxation. Clearly, the tax code right now is out of control. Enormous numbers of loopholes there, most of which benefit the wealthy and large corporations. I can give you many, many examples, ExxonMobil being just one of many, of large corporations that pay nothing in federal income taxes. So we need a simplified system, but in my view, those people who earn more money should be asked to pay a higher percentage of their income in taxes.
And from your earlier point, George, has this, to that caller from West Virginia, socialism worked pretty well for bankers in Wall Street?
Well, one of the points that I make somewhere in the book is that in many ways we have a system of socialism for the rich. Wall Street is the case in point. So here you have all over America small business people, family farmers in my state and elsewhere, desperately in need of affordable loans. They can't get it. But yet, if you are the largest financial institutions in the world that have been involved in illegal activity, you're getting massive bailout. And one point that I want to make, Steve, is one of the things I put into the financial reform bill is an audit the Fed in terms of their emergency provisions that took place during and after the crash. And what we discovered, because the Fed made that available a few months ago, is people say, well, the $700 billion, $800 billion we used to bail out Wall Street was only a small part of what took place. What also took place is $3 trillion in very low interest loans that went to every large financial institution, went to companies like General Motors, went to foreign central banks all over the world. So what you had is a perfect example of socialism for Wall Street and for the very rich, and rugged free enterprise for small business people and working people.
David is joining us from Baltimore. Good morning. Welcome to the conversation, David.
Good morning, Senator Sanders. I remember watching a video of you on YouTube where you were questioning BERNiE of the Federal Reserve and being completely astounded when you asked him where the people's money went, if he could tell you exactly where it went, and he straight up said no to you. That really struck true to me about how secretive and how powerful the Federal Reserve is. But getting to some of your comments earlier, you have continued to speak about the greed of Wall Street and the big business and big corporations. However, the greed that I see that is actually destroying the country right now is the greed in Washington of you, perhaps yourself,